All right, ladies and gentlemen, have I got a Gimme 5 for you? I'm watching CNN last night, Don Lemon. And by the way, I challenged him on Twitter to invite me on his show and let's debate the issues one-on-one without his, stacked liberal panel, which is usually 4-1, 5-1, and then you throw him in. It was outrageous. Yesterday we told you about the Iranian scientist who was executed by Iran. We also played for you Senator Tom Cotton, who told Face the Nation on CBS on Sunday that Hillary's emails mentioned and talked about this man, this Iranian scientist specifically. And it's very likely, according to the FBI, that Hillary's emails were hacked. So they wind up killing this scientist. So Cotton said there could be a connection there. And there very well could be a connection there. Don't tell it to Don Lemon. He's already determined that's a lie. It's a lie. Why? Because it would reflect negative on Hillary. Just watch this garbage.
Donald Trump tweeted this out tonight. Many people are saying that the Iranians killed the scientist who helped the U.S. because of Hillary Clinton's hacked email. The first thing, Corey, this is wrong. 2 emails discussing this case were both in a batch turned over by the State Department as part of the investigation, not as hacking.
All right. He doesn't know that. He's either stupid and ignorant or he's lying. Either one. You take your pick. Yes. So what if these emails were turned over as part of the investigation? At the time the emails were sent and subsequently, before they were handed over years later, they could have very well been hacked, according to the FBI director. He's saying, oh, these were handed over. They weren't hacked, as if he's presenting a false choice. They could have been hacked and handed over. So what are you talking about, Don? More.
Secondly, our very own colleague, whose name is Josh Rogan, a CNN contributor, who is very familiar with both the content of the emails in the case of this Iranian scientist, wrote this in the Washington Post. There is no reasonable connection between the discussion of Amiri's case on email by Clinton's staff to Amiri's eventual execution. There is no evidence her server was hacked. The Iranians knew about Amiri well before the emails were released publicly. His fate was sealed long before his sentence was carried out.
Right. And they could have known about it. First of all, Josh Rogan, who works for CNN and the Washington Post, is the arbiter of this? Because he doesn't believe there's no evidence Hillary's email was hacked. The FBI director said it's very likely it was. And if his fate was sealed years before they were released, as Don said, these were released, yeah. The Iranians could have seen this in that if they hacked it. So, I mean, nobody is saying definitely, but this is what you get when you play fast and loose with the security of the United States. How many other people's lives have been put in danger by Hillary Clinton's emails? But don't tell it to Don Lemon. He doesn't want to know. And then he attacks anybody who disagrees, and the panel piles on. By the way, the panel is like 4-5-1. Watch.
So again, you have all these national security experts talking about how he's, referring to that he's reckless, right? You have Matt saying he needs to stay on message and not appear reckless, yet he tweets this out. Isn't this an example of what he should not be doing?
Now, if Don Lemon were a journalist, as opposed to me, I'm not a journalist. If he were a journalist, he would have played Tom Cotton's bite from Face the Nation, as we did yesterday, where he brought it up. He implied this. He said it's possible the emails had something to do with the execution or the finding out of this Iranian scientist. So Donald Trump didn't make this up. Don, you going to tell me Don Lemon didn't see Tom Cotton's remarks? He didn't play them. He didn't reference them. Josh Rogan, he knows more than Tom Cotton. And Corey Lewandowski, I stuck up for him, but he's out of his league here. Watch.
No, I think what you have is, look, it's a narrative that the media wants to perpetuate, which is he had a good day today making a speech in Detroit.
Wait, hold on. This is not about the media. No, when he tweets something out that's patently false about blaming Hillary Clinton for someone's death.
Look, if this is what he's hearing, and this is what he's reporting,
but that should be a bigger bar than what he's hearing. Whoa. Shouldn't the truth matter and not just what Donald Trump is hearing?
So hold on, is everything on Twitter the truth? Is that what we're saying? Everything that goes on Twitter?
He's running for president of the United States.
I understand.
He shouldn't be a Twitter troll.
And Maria Cordova there, sitting there, I had a Twitter exchange with her. She has lied on national TV, on CNN. Remember, we played you Hillary over and over saying, I will raise taxes on the middle class? Well, Maria, who's sitting there next now calling Trump and Lewandowski liars, she lied and said Hillary never said it. And I tweeted her and called her a liar. And she said, nope, she never said it. I said, you got to be kidding. They get away with murder, figuratively speaking. One more here.
I'm actually trying to help you out here because I actually think what Donald Trump does.
That was based on an article, actually.
I think what Corey and Donald Trump have been doing in that campaign up until this point is actually somewhat genius. Because what they do is
I agree with him.
They throw out these falsehoods, right? And they live in a world that's fact-free. And then it's...
Yep. Look, she knows. She knows what fact-free is because she's guilty of it. Thanks for watching, everybody. By the way, we have a special message to DirecTV viewers. Newsmax TV shows are moving to Channel 366 effective the end of this week. In fact, we're already airing the show on our full Newsmax lineup on JLTV on DirecTV Channel 366. So we encourage you to tune in to that channel and watch us now. That's Channel 366.